Stand-up comics get canceled left and right too. They can't go on stage for a few years. Aziz Ansari got canceled because he went on a date with a girl who gave him not one, 2 blowjobs. My guy, that's 2 more than we're getting tonight. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of, it's 2 more than I've ever given, okay? A lot of BJ's for una noche. This girl gives him 2 blowjobs and then goes and finds a new news outlet and tells him that Aziz wasn't getting her hits through the night, that she wasn't interested. But at what point do 2 blowjobs tell someone you're not interested? What is a blowjob if it's not nodding yes for 10 minutes? What is it? Oh, bullshit. 2 minutes if you're me. Okay. We have lockjaw, I have TMJ. Okay. Louis C.K. got canceled, one of my favorites. Yeah, he got canceled because a story broke that over the years, his favorite thing to do was to ask several women on different occasions if they could watch him jack off. Hear me out. I believe he was canceled because he's ugly. Because if you put me in that room, but you switch Louis C.K. for Chris Hemsworth, toss me a raincoat. And some trail mix. It's gonna be a while. I was sitting at a bar in New York, actually, a true story, and he was probably performing next door at the Comedy Cellar, and I turned around and I saw Louis C.K. last year for the first time in the flesh, and I'm a huge fan of his, always have been, always will be, a huge fan of his. And I turned around and I freaked out, like totally starstruck, and I knew in that moment I would definitely watch him jack off. So, what I'm saying is I get it. I do get asked all the time though, Camila, you're in your mid-30s now, like why are you still doing stand-up? You know, you're having a kid, you want to settle down, you're married, you have a master's degree. Why are you doing stand-up so much? Are you okay? I don't know. I don't have daddy issues. I've never even seen my dad naked. I thank God for that. Honestly, I think I do comedy because I have a very vivid memory of when I was 5 years old, my sister and I were peering into each other's buttholes. There's no other way to say that. It was not a passing glance. We took time. We took turns. I was 5 years old. I didn't know any better, but she was 10. She fucking knew. You know, I saw the city of Atlantis. And where I have to assume they filmed Fraggle Rock. Either way, I have to assume part of my soul is still up there. That's why I do come. So I live in Detroit, but I grew up in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Go Blue, anybody? Yeah? Oh, thank God. Depending on where I go in Michigan, sometimes it gets booed. It's okay. Okay, I didn't say do it now, Jesus. Off to a great start. It's a crunchy town. It is. It's not uncommon to see someone picketing on a sidewalk on a Saturday morning. Down with GMOs! I'm like, Charlene, spend time with your family. I don't know what to tell you. Is it me or is it people who hate GMOs the people who look like they could use one the most? Like, Charlene, you are 20, but you look 90. Throw preservative on the next one. I don't know. People who grew up in Ann Arbor, though, I know this, is they think that they invented health and wellness and, like, organic foods. You didn't, okay? I saw a guy, like, take to Facebook, a guy I hadn't seen since high school. He got on his high horse. Like, we don't know who the hell he is. He's a guy I literally saw huff paint in high school, so keep that in mind. So I'm getting on his high horse on Facebook about how he's quitting coffee and drinking only mud water now. Do you guys know what that is? Yeah. It's a coffee replacement. It's made of like ashwagandha, spices. I believe a skosh of fecal matter. I don't, how else would they achieve the flavor? And he's like, no more coffee for me, man, no. This stuff makes you higher cognitively functioning. It makes you think faster, be brighter. I'm like, you had a 1.2 GPA in high school. You don't need ashwagandha, you need a time machine and different friends. But even my friends do this. I was grocery shopping with one of my best friends and she got on our high horse about eggs. Like, I don't know who the hell she is. She was like, Camila, what are you doing with those value eggs. It's about those pasture-raised, cage-free ones. I'm like, I love you, okay? I love you. But in high school, you put a tampon with moonshine up your snatch. So you're lucky to have any eggs. All right, thank you so much. I'm Camila Ballario.